And happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome back to the Das Adventure Quest, where tonight we'll be starting game number 38. Our first sequel on the Das Adventure Quest. It's The Beast Within, a Gabriel Knight mystery. And hello, Walter, Mayor B, El Gabo, Silo, Carl, Sohaku, Slash, Glitch, and maybe even Zenik there as well, and Detective Magnata, who chose the game. Glad you could make it, Mags. Hey, Cora. The greatest. Yeah, it is an FMV game. I was wrong when I said last night that this was the first.
Shut up and take my money.
The first game of the quest. Oh God, Gabo, you know you can't buy that game. We of course played Ripper earlier in the quest. That was also an FMV title. And happy Bloomsday, everybody, as well. It's also Bloomsday, commemoration and celebration of the life of Irish writer James Joyce, during which the events of his novel Ulysses, which is set on June 16th, 1904, are relived. It is observed annually on the 16th of June in Dublin and elsewhere. Joyce chose the date as it was the date of his first outing with his wife-to-be, Nora Barnacle. They walked to the Dublin suburb of Ringsend. The name is derived from Leopold Bloom, the protagonist of Ulysses. The English compound word Bloomsday is usually used in Irish as well, though some publications call it La Bloom. And that takes us into today's Bloomsday trivia question, which asks you to name the 5 most famous works by James Joyce. So Gab, I'll refund you those 100 Cedrics. And Glitch gets us started with, of course, Ulysses was just mentioned. Ulysses is 1. Tango says Dubliners. That's correct. Exiles, also right from Tango. Finnegan's Wake, also correct from Tango. Baloney Joe, hey Tom. No, Baloney Joe isn't quite right. We're looking for one more very famous work by James Joyce. Yeah, everyone loves talking about Stephen Hero. And there comes Gabo. Yes, it is A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. Nicely done. Gabo, have you ever gotten a trivia? Have you correctly answered a trivia question before? Usually you don't partake. Nicely done. Alright, congrats guys. We'll also give out, of course, Cedric to everyone here at the start of the stream. A bonus Cedric, if you will. You let the mortals play. Nice. Yeah, so this is game number 38. And actually, it's a good time to remind everyone, if you do want to submit a time guess for what the final time of The Beast Within will be. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. Actually, that's a good point. There is a new command, timer. If I pause the timer but then forget to resume it, you can use that timer command. It'll both shout at me and also give you that good 60 minutes ticking sound. But now this is, you can see it down in the notes too. If you haven't submitted a time guess for The Beast Within, you can win some big bonus Cedrics. If you get it right, feel free to fill that out. You have up until the game starts to do so. Okay, so last night, of course, we finished game number 37, which was The Legend of Corandia. There it is. There's the ending screen. Final time there was 7:59. Gave the game a rating of a 7. While I thought it was enjoyable, the voice acting was really bad. Some of the puzzle design in parts was quite bad, and the characters also weren't really that good. But I thought the storyline as a whole was pretty solid. It was still fun to play. Very good art design, really good music, great animation. So a 7, not a perfect game by any stretch. It definitely had some problems, but a solid game, an okay game, definitely. The Beast Within, of course, won the showdown. That's why we're playing it tonight, and it won the showdown despite being heavily outgunned. Space Quest 2 had 6 guns, Day of the Tentacle had 5 guns, and the Beast Within just had 2 guns. It was Whitey Snakey's last-second gun purchase that ended up being the decisive gun that shot down Space Quest 2 and Day of the Tentacle. And because the Beast Within won, we pulled from the raffle queue to replace it. So here's a quick look ahead, of course, to the next showdown, which will feature returning games Day of the Tentacle and Space Quest 2. Space Quest 2 going into its 5th showdown. And then the newcomer, of course, is Marvel Comics Spider-Man, the Sinister Six from Sting X2. So that'll be the next showdown after we beat Gabriel Knight. But it's actually been kind of nice. We beat Colonel's Bequest on Saturday and then had 2 pretty quick games. Actually, even Colonel's Bequest is a shorter than average game for the Adventure Quest. Then we had Castle Adventure, which was 2.5 hours on Sunday, and then just 2 streams of The Legend of Corandia to take us up here now to game 38. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit more. Yeah, everyone's saying, yeah, Hand of Fate, the second entry in the series, is definitely a lot better. Why does this keep on reverting? There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at The Beast Within, a Gabriel Knight mystery. Hey, welcome back, Hippo Guy. The Beast Within, a Gabriel Knight mystery, is an interactive movie point-and-click adventure game released by Sierra Online in 1995. Unlike its predecessor, Gabriel Knight Sins of the Fathers, which was released in 93, The Beast Within was produced entirely in full motion video. The technology was popular at the time of the game's production with the recently introduced storage capabilities of CD-ROMs, but was expensive to produce. Its sequel, Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned, used a rendered 3D engine. In 1996, Computer Gaming World magazine named it their Game of the Year. The Beast Within is a point-and-click adventure game played from a third-person perspective. The game is divided into 6 chapters, and the player controls Gabriel and Grace alternately between the chapters. They conduct their investigations separately for most of the game, only joining forces in the finale. I'm going to skip over the plot, of course. Development. And by the way, this is the game soundtrack, so I guess there's some sort of operatic portion here, apparently. Yeah, Tim Curry was the voice of Gabriel Knight in Sins of the Fathers. Game was released for PC and Macintosh. The Macintosh version uses a video player developed by Sierra instead of an off-the-shelf technology such as QuickTime, and had a tendency to crash or run slowly on 680x0 processors. There is an XP-compatible reprint on DVD with de-interlaced movies, but it is exclusive to the Italian market. That's kind of random. I'm going to skip past this opera part. The Beast Within has a much more involved plot than its predecessor, Sins of the Fathers, which is surprising because Sins of the Fathers was pretty, what's it called? It was pretty complex plot too, actually, I thought. Or is this still the opera? Let me see if I can skip ahead to just music. There we go. Jane Jensen said this was because the FMV graphics limited the interactivity we could do. I specifically tried to put a lot more intrigue in the plot, so even though the interactivity was easier, there would still be enough meat going on to keep people engaged. The role of Gabriel Knight was recast since Jensen felt Tim Curry, who voiced Knight in Sins of the Fathers, didn't look the part. Oh, since they weren't just doing voice acting, they were actually filming this, yeah. And he's probably too old to, even at that time. Dean Erickson took the part and delivered a take on the character markedly different than from Curry's. Erickson explained there was no way I was going to do Tim Curry because, you know, Tim Curry is Tim Curry. He was a little more animated, or maybe you could say over the top. What he was doing called for that. What I was doing called for something a little more down to earth, grounded. He clarified that Curry only voiced a character, and due to the nature of animation, voices often need to be more over the top, because they have to impart more of everything without the visual aspect of a real, live person on screen. To prepare for the role, Erickson intensely studied films with Southern characters and voice tapes of Southern dialects in order to make his accent sound natural. He enjoyed the role and later said that if the Gabriel Knight series had continued using live-action FMV, I would have done the next 5 or 6. Filming for the cutscenes was done in California during mid-1995. Erickson recalled that due to video game budget constraints, the actors were expected to show up at the set prepared to give a perfect delivery. Director Will Binder would not run more than 2 takes of any scene unless absolutely necessary. In addition, all of Erickson's narrative voiceovers were recorded in a single day at a sound studio. In Neuschwanstein, the actual paintings in the Singer's Hall were changed to correspond with the plot. No idea what that means. Soundtrack. In every Gabriel Knight game, the popular gospel hymn When the Saints Go Marching In can be heard, albeit in different remixes and forms. In The Beast Within, it is heard when Gabriel is visiting the Marienplatz in Munich. As well as creating the soundtrack for the second game alongside Jay Usher, series composer Robert Holmes wrote the music for a scene from the fictional opera entitled Der Fluch des Engelhart, The Curse of Engelhart. And I guess that's what just came up that we were seeing. Hey, how's it going, Rex? Oh, that's true, yeah, everybody. Rex is playing, she's in the middle of a playthrough for Sins of the Fathers, the first game, of course, in the series. Hey, how's it going, Joy?
Hey, watch out! A poisonous snake!
Yeah, so, but Rex brings up a great point, and this is, of course, why I lock future installments of the game series. We insist on playing them in order for that very reason, because you can have spoilers or the plot doesn't make sense unless you've played the prior installments. Matt, thank you so much for the host. Nice, Matt. The Beast Within was very well received by critics. At Game Rankings, it scores 90.5% based on, well, only 6 reviews, come on. Critic Philip Zhang of Adventure Classic Gaming gave the game 5 out of 5 stars, saying that it is an epic interactive adventure that triumphs in both gameplay and storytelling. It masterfully blends fantasy and a touch of real-life history to add an unparalleled degree of realism to an adventure game. With this title, Sierra Online sets the standards for developing strong female leading roles. Jensen should be praised for her development of an intelligent female role model. Maximum commented that The Beast Within is one of the few interactive movies which managed to grasp the attention of the player, largely due to the interesting plot that runs throughout. Graphically, the game is pretty smart too, the digitized actors working well with the computer-generated scenery on which they're superimposed. In a retrospective review, Adventure Gamer's Dan Ravipinto called The Beast Within one of the few computer games to actually involve personal, meaningful growth in a player character. Easily one of the best full-motion video games ever made. Oh yeah, I guess that was a spoiler, wasn't it? Nice, okay. Alright, sounds good, Rex. Unfortunately, the Museum of Computer Adventure Game History doesn't have a ton. Actually, in fact, this is all they have on Beast Within for whatever reason. And in fact, wait a minute, is this? Oh, this is the back of the CD case of Beast Within. That's really all they have. And it seems to be promoting the original game, Sins of the Fathers. He started out writing a book on voodoo. Now he's fighting for his very soul. Gabriel Knight is the last in a long line of shadow hunters. those fated to fight the dark forces of the supernatural. Haunted by a centuries-old curse, he is tormented by terrifying nightmares. Now he must spend every waking moment scouring the side streets and back alleys of New Orleans for the key to his dark past. And when he sleeps, the nightmare begins. Stylishly designed and richly written, a true neo-Gothic computer novel. Voted 1994 Game of the Year by both Computer Gaming World and Computer Game Review. Winner of Game Bytes' Best of Show Award for product excellence, and includes a bound and illustrated graphic novel. Visit your local software retailer or call 1-800-757-7707. So that's for all of you who have not played Sins of the Fathers, I suppose. Okay, once again a reminder, we're going to switch over to the manual now, but if you haven't yet submitted a time guess for Beast Within, feel free to do so now before we start the game. Alright, let's take a look at the manual. Welcome to the dark and lonely world of the Shadow Hunter. When last we traveled the twilight with Gabriel Knight, maybe Rex, this would be a good time to look away or something, mute the stream. He was in New Orleans doing research for a book on the occult. That research might have shown Gabriel a bit more than he wanted to see about voodoo and about his own destiny. He has spent the last year at his family's castle in Germany, writing a fictionalized account of his experiences with the supernatural. But Gabriel's about to discover that his future as a Schattenjäger will not wait. If Gabriel will not seek out his destiny, it will find him, no matter where he is. It is as near as a knock at the door. Grace Nakamura has spent the last year running Gabriel's New Orleans bookstore. This hasn't been very exciting work for Grace, an experienced researcher whose work a year ago was instrumental in helping Gabriel solve the voodoo murders. To be left behind while Gabriel writes trashy novels with no intellectual value, it's an insult. But though she doesn't realize it yet, Grace's destiny is inextricably bound up with the destiny of Gabriel Knight. Soon, she will be swept up in Gabriel's latest investigation a world away from her own. Grace Nakamura will have to stand her ground against a supernatural force so powerful that it can bring even a Schattenjäger to the brink of eternal damnation. Game strategy. During certain chapters, you will control the character of Gabriel Knight. During other chapters, you will control Grace Nakamura. Gabriel and Grace must work independently to solve the wolf murders. Each chapter ends when you have accomplished certain specific tasks, so your strategy is critical to advancing in the game. Visit every location you have access to and look at everything. Your cursor will highlight when it passes over something with which your character can interact. When this occurs, click on the object. If you are able to take the object, then do so. You never know when you might need it. Remember too that you can combine items in your inventory to create entirely new objects. Simply click one inventory item on another within the inventory interface. Yeah, it does look like kind of like a gargoyle, right? Yeah. Hey, Alchman. Speak with everyone and cover every topic available to you. Sometimes you must discuss a topic more than once to obtain all the information you need. So be certain you have exhausted the subject before you end your interrogation. As play goes on, characters can gain new discussion topics. Go back and talk to them every so often. You should take the precaution of saving your game often. Lives have a way of being lost when wolves are on the loose, and those that Gabriel and Grace hunt seem even stronger and more cunning than ordinary wolves. Could it be? But it is your task to find out what makes these particular wolves so unusual. If you get to a point where you aren't sure what to do next, retrace your steps. Have you forgotten something? Have you spoken to everyone? Someone may have a new topic to discuss. Is there a place on the screen where your cursor highlights what you have not yet examined closely? Persevere and try not to get frustrated. Gabrielle, yeah, we'll say Gabrielle for Gabo. Gabrielle and Grace need your help. Of course, if you are absolutely stuck, there are several places you can turn to for a hint. Hint information is available on page 19. So get ready to meet the beast within. Take a deep breath. Turn off your lamp. I don't have a lamp, I have lights. Light a candle. Fire hazard. Are you alone? Pretty much. Are you sure? I'm sure. The interface cursor. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly scan over this stuff. I don't think this game is gonna reinvent the wheel. But the appearance of the dagger does tell you that you're able to interact with the object. So it's kind of like Seventh Guest style with the sort of the come hither skeleton hand, maybe. Oh yeah, well, Gabu, what you should do is use the hippo save emote. There you go. That's what you need to do. Bottom left screen is the face icon. Click here to bring up the control panel. Just following the yada yada. You can have 20 saves in a directory. You can change the directory you're saving. Oh wow. Okay, so we could have unlimited saves. Okay, seems pretty straightforward. Interrogation. Interrogation mode allows Gabriel and Grace to ask other characters about specific topics. Click the cursor. Da, da, da. Okay, seems standard. Yeah, it's a good point, Matt. It's a good point. We got the gameplay interface. Inventory. Okay. Its colors reverse anywhere the arrow cursor would turn into a dagger. The movie projector. Click here to re-experience any of the significant movies you have seen thus far. Recording your findings. Gabriel records all his conversations while Grace takes notes. If you wish to review what they know, click on the tape or notebook icon. Gabriel has a separate tape for every person he speaks to, so it's just like Sins of the Fathers, it looks like. We can load a blank tape into B. We can splice A-B instead of play to copy words from tape A to tape B. Gabriel will want to use it somewhere in chapter 1. Oh, look at that. Okay. So we have to do some like audio recording and editing, splicing together audio footage to solve a puzzle at some point, maybe. Matt. Grace has separate notes on every subject she's researching. Okay. Character gets into a car, one of these maps will appear. Only be able to go to certain places. Gabriel's map shows a box wherever he can go in Munich, while Grace's map has pictures for her destinations. The red box indicates the location you're coming from, the yellow box, the location you were unable to go to. Okay, and here's our stunning voice cast, or actually not voice cast, this is actually the cast. This is an FMV game. We got Dean Erickson playing the role of Gabriel, Joanne Takahashi for Grace, Russell Mitchell for Ludwig II, and Peter Lucas for Von Glover. Let's see, wait, Clement V. Frankenstein? They actually got a Frankenstein to play Von Agner? That's great. Eitan Boritzer plays Javier. There's a Zoo Boy, Thomas the Zoo Boy. I always love looking at some of these names. Look, B.W. Whiff plays the head chandelier installer. Hans Tester. Is that like a real name, really? Hans Tester? Andre Hules? Bridget Kozub? Well, so there are some German, I was asking Carl about this morning. There are some, I guess, American actors playing Germans with bad German accents, but then there are also some German actors playing Germans but speaking in English, and it's tough to follow what they're saying. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Oh wait, I didn't. Oh, okay. This skips over this manual that God gave me. Looks like they skipped over the hint section, which is fine, but I'm just wondering if there was maybe more information on, it goes right from page 13 to 24. So they missed a full 10 pages. Interesting. Okay, so final call now for time submissions. So I'm now gonna add in all of the responses. When I finish tabulating them, that'll be when the notes are, not the notes, the guesses are finalized. Where's mine? There we go. So I'm gonna hide that momentarily while I add in everyone's guesses. Nice, nice, Cora. Okay, I think that's it. Just make sure any last minute responses didn't come through. Nope. Okay, that's it. So submissions are now frozen. Let's take a look at the guesses that were submitted. Once again, a reminder, if you get the exact time, you win 500 Cedrics, within 10 minutes 250, within half an hour 100, within an hour 25, and if nobody's within an hour, the closest person will get 20. Oh, really cool. All right, Mochum 2104, Taku 1510. Taku was the only person to win Cedrics for Corandia. He was, I think, what, about 40 minutes away, so got 25 Cedrics. Sting 1556, Waltern at 1219, Glitch 1258, Mantis 1750, Akago 1235, Mags 22 hours, even, Silo 3321, Tango 1632, Mayor B 1845, Vorpal 1836, and a bunch of other milliseconds. El Gabo in at 1330, Tom 1435, Cora 13 Schottenjägers, and 10 Magic Talismans. And finally, someone submitted on behalf of Fagwint, everyone's favorite bot, submitted a guess of 0 minutes. Which is obviously just a silly entry, but appreciate it nonetheless, everyone's favorite Twitch bot. Okay, so I think we are ready. Oh, and Zenek whispered me a time here. Instead of submitting it through the agreed upon Google Form channel, which I worked so hard to create. So. Okay, let me just make sure this is muted. Okay, it is. Okay, cool. All right. Let's kill the music. Let's kill the cover. You had one chop. Okay, for whatever reason, when I was testing this too, it does take a while to load, to boot up here. There we go. Sierra and the Gabriel Knight 2K project. Oh, I missed whatever else that was going to say. The Beast Within, a Gabriel Knight mystery. Alright, so Court's going to watch the prologue first. Let's start our timer. Start the prologue. Let me know how the game volume is. I don't think I did test that actually. If it's too loud and my voice gets drowned out, just let me know. Might be a little too loud. Pretty good music, I gotta say. Randy Littlejohn. Okay, yeah, so I've turned it down since I started it, so hopefully this should be okay.
Snäll, you could se vattnet.
Kom!
Okay, cool. Thanks, Matt. Are they burning him alive? Yeah, there's that Clement Frankenstein. Really, that was the prologue, okay. So it's probably some like ancestors of Gabriel's or something. They're burning a kid alive. Maybe it was one of the Alright, chapter 1. Let's update this. Continue. Schloss Ritter, Rittersburg, Germany. I hope the game has captions. The dialogue. For those battle scars.
Out falls
Come in.
Herr Knight, there are some people here to see you.
Me?
Yeah, if you please come.
What's going on? You've been acting strange all day.
Please just come. And don't forget your talisman. You must wear it always.
Damn thing's heavy. Well, hello there. Shouldn't those be torches?
Guten Abend, Herr Knight. I am Werner Huber. Forgive our coming here so late, but we must speak with you.
What can I do for you?
Oh, this is my cousin, Sir Huber Sepp. He has a farm just outside of Munich. I will tell you the truth, Herr Knight. We have come for the Schattenjäger.
I see. What makes you think you need a Schattenjäger?
It is because of Sepp here. 2 nights ago, his wife goes to the window of the house to call in their daughter, Tony. It is getting dark. The light outside is not so good, yeah? She sees Tony some meters away, playing at the grass. And she sees a wolf. It is huge. And it is moving towards the child. The mother screams to the child, warning. And that is when the beast strikes.
Tony!
Oh, no, langsam. They say she died quickly. Sepp here hears his wife screaming, comes running from the barn. He sees the wolf, goes inside the house to get a gun, but when he comes out, no wolf. And it has taken part of the child with it.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it is very bad, Herr Knight. That is why we come to you.
Haven't the police been notified?
Oh, ja, natürlich. The police, they think it is wolves escaped from a zoo. They search and search, but they find nothing. This is not the first such killing. And if it is not stopped, it will not be the last.
I'm not really sure what you want me to do.
The killer is not wolf. It is werewolf. You must hunt it down and kill it.
Werewolf? What makes you think it's a werewolf?
The wolf looked at me. Its eyes were human. It knew what it was doing. It knew.
I'm really very sorry about your daughter, Herr Huber.
I have told them that you are the new Schattenjäger.
You wear the talisman. Are you the Schattenjäger now? Or are you not?
I am?
We do not know you, Herr Knight, but we have known the Schattenjägers for many centuries. It is to them we turn in trouble like this. Sepp here is family. Will you come? Just look around, see what you can see. Huh? Sepp and his wife go north to be with her mother. You can stay on his farm.
All right. I'll look into it for you. See what I can see.
I'll pack your things.
Great. Thanks. I'll meet you in the village in an hour.
Oh, thank you, Herr Knight. Thank you.
Okay, is this the start? Oh, no, not yet. Thanks for the host, Cody, by the way. And sorry guys, I haven't really been reading chat, just very locked in on the opening movie here, as they say. Okay, now we can play. Okay, cool. Yeah, so actually the acting was a little bit better than I was expecting. Definitely the case. Let me see just with the interface here. Let's make initial game save. What is big movie? Oh yeah, okay, we want the movie to be big, got it. Alright. Oh no, not quit. Alright, this is... Oh, is this our inventory? Okay, so this is the manuscript that we started. FMV movies are a window into hell? Wow. Alright, let me write down... basically, the goal here is we need to... yeah, invest... Well... Investigate alleged werewolf attack. Okay. Untitled Blake Backlash Manuscripts by Gabriel Knight, Chapter 1, Page 1. Nearly a year after his last big case, Blake Backlash finds himself stuck in a dilapidated castle. He's supposed to be some kind of hero, having inherited late Uncle Damon's role of guardian of truth and light, along with the wreck of a fortress. What Uncle Damon didn't explain was what he was supposed to do next. Supposed. So far, the most exciting outcome of his new title has involved building plaster and a lot of hammering. It's enough to drive a scion to seek out the highest ramparts. Hey, go to your ramparts. And throw himself over. Still, he reasoned, things could be worse. If it weren't for the large amounts of cash he'd smuggled out of the Voodoo Hound floor before it went up into flames, there'd be no renovations, and he'd still be freezing his balls off in this Bavarian refrigerator. Fortunately, Blake is spared the ordeal of further self-reflection when a mysterious package arrives in the mail, postmarked India. Curious, he rips open the thick twine binding, and out falls...
Brilliant.
What did he say?
Brilliant prose, if I do say so myself. Unfortunately, I'm just pissing the wind until I can think of a plot line. Maybe this case will inspire me.
Maybe, Gabriel, maybe. Oscandra, from what I understand, they were definitely considered very cool. They, as we read about actually in the on Wikipedia, game developers were very eager to take advantage of all the new storage space that was afforded to them on CD-ROMs. So even though there were a few years there in the mid-90s where FMV was very popular because it was definitely considered cool at the time, but they were so expensive to produce, then they sort of fell out of fashion quickly, after what, 3 or 4 years? Maybe even shorter than that. All right, what else do we have in our inventory? Memos, memo book.
My notebook. My notebook.
Okay. Is there any way we can...
My notebook.
Can't look in the notebook? Okay. Ah, here's the tape recorder. Do I really have to manually record stuff?
My new tape recorder. A dual mount. My new tape recorder.
Okay, I can't push these buttons. All right. Gabriel Knight, writer, researcher, St. George's Rare Books, 313 Bourbon Street, New Orleans, Louisiana, 76201. Schloss Ritter, Ritterweg, 64 670 49, Rittersburg.
A little too tasteful, if you ask me. Gracie ordered them.
Got it. There's no way to turn on dialogue. Like, this doesn't have captions, does it? And it doesn't look like it. That's too bad. How do I get out of here? Outplay. This is our talisman. Okay, it records automatically. Nice.
family talisman. Wolfgang gave up his life to get this back. The family talisman.
Okay, so that's our inventory. This allows us to rewatch the movies. Oh my god, we can even skip. Oh no, okay, we can't skip ahead to movies we haven't reached. But here you can see the all the movies that we'll be treated to along the way in the 6 chapters of the game. And this goes right to our tape recorder. Oh, okay, these are. Okay, they're all blank so far. Okay. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to that audio editing. Yeah, what's the nature of the character, Tom? He's from the South and he's from New Orleans. Yeah, he's from New Orleans. He's got a little bit of a drawl. Yeah.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
Okay, so does the okay, the cursor only goes to if I can click on the thing, it'll switch to this dagger.
China, our homie. China, our homie.
So I can't take it though. Huh? Oh, dagger. Okay, what did we get? Übergrau, Stoffen und Schnell, I think. Rechtswanwaldschaft, Marienplatz 21, Munich. Gabriel Knight, Schloss Ritter in Rittersburg. February 1995. Dear Mr. Knight, the title for the Schloss Ritter and lands has been officially registered with the German Landratsamt under your name. Thanks to the funds you provide, the estate is now current. The inheritance tax, back property taxes, and transfer fees have been paid. Thank you for the additional retainer you sent us and for your confidence in keeping Übergrau, Hoffen, and Schnell your family firm. Please feel free to contact me with any problems or questions you might have. If you visit Munich, please come by and introduce yourself. Your servant, Harald Übergrau. Okay, so we're going to have to visit Lawyer Harald Übergrau in Munich, clearly. Yeah, I haven't played Phantasmagoria. I'm looking forward to that, too. It's going to put my German skills to test. Yeah, I was actually wondering, should I try? I don't have a very good German accent, and particularly with Carl here, I'd hate to butcher it. So I don't know if I can really pull off a German accent. The good news is all of the dialogue is spoken, so I don't have to worry about it too much, just in reading some of these documents, maybe. Okay, and this is from Grace. From sending us a letter back from New Orleans. Gabriel, I've just notified the Catholic Church about a miracle. Things have actually been picking up around the shop. Grace in that sarcasm of hers. We've been going through stock like a real store. I keep expecting the candid camera guys to pop out at any moment and say, just kidding. In other acts of universal randomness, the Voodoo Murders is up to number 20 on the New York Times bestseller list. Yes, the taste of the American public can be a terrifying thing. In any case, your U.S. bank account is blossoming, not unlike the desert after a fluke storm.
Gabriel, I've just notified the
could've just read
Catholic
it for
Church
us.
about a miracle. Things have actually been picking up around the shop. We've been going through stock like a real store. I keep expecting the candid camera guys to pop out at any moment and say, just kidding. In other acts of universal randomness, the Voodoo Murders is up to number 20 on the New York Times bestseller list. Yes, the taste of the American public can be a terrifying thing. In any case, your U.S. bank account is blossoming, not unlike the desert after a fluke storm. If you don't mind, I'd like to use a little of the money to fix up the shop. Your Gran is fine, but misses you. Mosley has been hanging around making himself a real pain in the butt. Fortunately, I need only bring up the bald detective mostly in your book, all 240 pounds of him, and your pal turns red and is out the door in about 5 seconds. Things are organized here, just waiting for your decision. I think you can find a buyer if you want to go that route. I know you hate to write, but I need to get a feeling for what your plans are so I can make some of my own. I haven't seen or heard of anything here that seems relevant to this Schottenjäger business. Take care. Grace.
Okay. So we might sell the bookstore. We'll see.
If you don't mind, I'd like to use...
Oh, exit. Okay, what else do we have? Here's our Ritter dagger. Ritter Bro Batria?
A Schottenjäger knife.
Is your wallet?
My wallet. It actually has money in it these days.
Nice. Can I open
My
it?
wallet.
How do I, like, interact with something? Okay. Oh, they said I could... Ah, yes. Okay, so I can combine items in the inventory. 1 second, though. Let's see. Wallet. Okay, yeah, so that's how you do that. All right. Good to know. All right. Okay, so let's exit there. Let's go ahead and save. Okay, let's see what else. Can we get in that helmet now?
China. Our homie. I take it the Huber's a Catholic. I take it the Huber's a Catholic. I take it the...
Okay, so I can't really interact with this thing. Really the only items we have, yeah, are the knife, the wallet, and the talisman, so well, let's just try it. Okay. You can open up that cabinet. Can't really do much with the... There's nothing left in the bag, right? Get those jeans?
I don't need anything else right now.
Okay.
China. Our homie.
Okay, so I guess that's it for here.
I don't think the Hubers want me in their private bedrooms.
Oh, okay. Can we go this way? How do we... Oh, exit. Oh, okay, so this turns around to the other side of the room. Yeah, good point, Rex.
Better let Gracie know I'm on a new case.
So, Tom, you didn't like the one with Rachel McAdams? Yeah. So apparently well before the days of email. I mean, it's 95. Okay, so did we get the letter in our possession? How is this? Yes. Let's see what we wrote, if we can.
My letter to Gracie.
Okay, just on the new case.
My letter to Gracie.
So we're probably gonna have to mail the letter. Find a post box along the way. Oh, okay, yes. May need Carl to translate. So basically, what killer wolves from the zoo are new, maybe? No, are not something. Prime plus. Criminal Kommissar Labor. Criminal Kommissar Labor. Oh, I should have clicked on it. He probably would have said something. Hold on. Let's try if we can do that again.
I can't read much of it, but they give the name of the zoo. It's in Thalkirken. The name of the detective on the case is Liebe, from the police station near Prinsrud Gentenplatz.
He's gonna have to repeat that.
I can't read much of it, but they give the name of the zoo. It's in Thalkirken. The name of the detective on the case is Liebe, from the police station near Prinsrud Gentenplatz.
Something Platz. Okay.
I can't read.
Open up the store here to get a little more air. Okay, anything with this wine area? No.
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
At night. Oh wait, we can click on that.
Herr Knight, the keys for the car are by the door. It is better not to drive inside Munich. Drive Road 96 to Lockham. Park the car and take the U-Bahn from there. Thank you for helping us. Frau Huber.
Okay, so we need to where so we have to drive to Lockham. Okay.
Herr Knight,
So the keys were by the door. I don't see the keys. Oh, here? God, that's tiny. So what I'll do is I'll put chapter and then location. That'll be my save convention. I've already gone to. Come on. Hey, how's it going, Shane? Okay, so now we're in the exterior. Should we climb this window here? Yeah, before we drive, we should see.
the Ubers have a nice setup here. A bit domesticated for my taste, but nice. I suppose that's for tending those window boxes. The Ubers have a nice setup here.
Can we go in the barn?
A metal pail. I could be wrong, but I think this bag contains cement. Now. Quick. Quick drying cement? Well, that's useful.
Can't get that letter or whatever that is.
Nothing of interest in there. I could be wrong.
So
A
just
metal pail.
So how do I guess I can't really manipulate objects or anything. Yeah, right clicking does nothing. So we have cement, we have a metal pail. I mean, do we need to like be mixing something?
The Ubers have a nice setup here. The Ubers have a nice setup here.
Oh, I can walk over here. Yeah, let's walk around the grounds before we drive away.
It's a water trough. Ground's a bit muddy over here. It's a water trough.
Ooh, we got a dog print.
Jesus. It's as big as my hand.
Oh, it's supposed to be the werewolf. Okay. Maybe. We can't like take a photo of it or anything.
That paw print is as big as my hand.
Okay. Yeah, should we try going in the forest? I guess let's do it.
These woods go back a ways. Plenty of space to hide. These woods go back a ways.
Okay, so I can't like walk around though. I can't go in there. Hey, how's it going, G Pudding? Welcome back. Hey, Pat, Coot and Coon. Okay, can't do anything there. It feels weird driving away without, I guess we can always travel back here. All right.
I was hoping for a Mercedes, but this'll have to do.
Yeah, so, oh, I have to use the keys. Volkswagen. Oh, there's a score. I didn't even realize there was a score all this time. Look at this. 12 out of 679. Okay, I'm going to have to add score, guys. And it'll probably come at the expense of the death counter. Actually, I could just... Okay, so we're up to 12, which means we could probably... I guess we'll give out a Cedric every 10 points. That's awesome. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Okay. Yes, it's the Schnellbahnenmunkerwerkers und Tarifverbund. Flughafen Munken. Alright, so I guess this is the, yeah, this is like the roadmap. So we were supposed to go to Lockham via 96, I believe. Well, we're also gonna get Cedric's for getting to, like, ending the chapters and stuff. Alright, so I'm supposed to take 96. Where's 96? And where the hell am I now? I'm supposed to be in... Wait, I am in Lockham, maybe. Yeah, here is the Huber Farm. The zoo. Oh, okay, here. Marion Plots. Police station. Okay, so these are all the locations we can go. Where is Route 96 now? I see U4, U5, S8. Yeah, I'm not seeing 96 anywhere. Oh, look, there's the Olympic Stadium. Oh yeah, Mags. I don't know if Mags is still here because he's in the... Oh no, he's still in the chat. Yeah, it's late too in the UK, of course. It almost sounds like we're at a subway station or something, but apparently that's a highway map. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see Road 96, but we'll go back there. Look at this.
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
Okay, yeah. All right, so let's just go to. I guess we should go to the police station first. Then probably after that, then we'll take a look at the zoo. Okay.
Ja, kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
Guten Tag. You speak English?
Nein, ich spreche kein Englisch. Was möchten Sie bitte?
Great. Lieber. Criminal Commissar Lieber. Is he here?
Kommissar Leber, wer möchte mit ihm sprechen? Wen? Sie sind?
Sie. Me. Oh.
Ja.
Oh. Right.
It's a business card.
Writer. You know, books. That's me. No, books.
Ja.
Me.
Kommissar Leber, bitte. Kann er hier kommen? Tut mir leid. Kommissar Leber ist zu beschäftigt. Er hat absolut keine Zeit. Nein, er kann Sie leider nicht sehen. Er ist zu beschäftigt. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr. Die Tür.
Right. Thanks. Bitte.
Amerikaner.
Oh, it didn't go. Okay, so it looks like we can't. Oh, we got it. We just get a point apparently for visiting there. So we probably can't do much there probably until later. So I guess let's go to the zoo. Marienplatz. Wait a minute. That was Marienplatz. Oh no. Okay, prison Marienplatz. Okay, that's where the police station was. That I think is the square. Okay, let's go to the zoo at Falkirchen. Yeah, it was pretty great though. I left the... What? The miscommunication.
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
Oh, so there's the wolf from the Yeah, so it could be the werewolf or it could just be the zoo wolf. Interesting.
I'm not sure what it says, but it's not the exit. Exit is Ozgang. It's one of the few words I do know.
How long has he been living here? Wolf. The European wolf, Canis lupus lupus. Der Sprache der Wolf. Okay, it's like showing the different kinds of wolves.
Canis lupus lupus. European wolf.
Here, Wolf. Come on, boy. Here, Wolfie. Come on. Come on, Wolfie, Wolfie. Come on. Come on. Get the heck over here, will ya?
Oh, he's not coming. Just gonna do the same thing to all of them.
Here, Wolf. Come on, Wolf. Come on. Come on. It's like that, is it?
So I probably should break this down by location. So like at the zoo, we need to attract the wolf to the fence. I don't think we really, yeah, we don't really have any like meat or anything like that to do that with. That's her wallet. Okay. Yeah, that looks to be it. Alright. Vigorous coaxing. Oh, who's this? Oh, this is the same zookeeper.
Excuse me, do you speak English?
Yes?
Great. Mind if I ask you some questions?
Yeah, okay.
So the score is so tiny font up here, I can't even, I don't really notice when it changes. So if you guys ever notice that the score went up, but I didn't bump it up myself, just let me know, please.
Have you worked here long?
Thomas. Almost 1 whole year.
A year? Wow. I noticed you were pretty calm walking in that kennel. Guess wild animals don't bother you, huh?
The wolves. They're lazy during the day.
Oh. These wolves are fascinating, aren't they? I tried calling one over, but they weren't too obliging.
Yeah, some people try that all day.
Is there any chance you could take me inside the kennel? I'd really like to see one of the wolves up close, kind of a research thing.
No way. No one will enter the kennel without authorization.
Okay, so we might have to break in there, yeah.
I suppose you were around when those wolves escaped.
No, I don't work at night.
But you must have been here the next day, right? That people were pretty upset, what, with the police and everything?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that day was super crazy.
Can you tell me about it?
Tell you what?
So, how'd the wolves escape, anyway?
Well, Dr. Klingman says the gate was left open after the night feeding.
What do you think?
The gate is heavy, it shuts itself. Maybe something was in the way, maybe a rock, I don't know. I'm only glad it was not me there. The boy who works that night has been, you know.
Oh, fired.
Fired.
So, what do you think about these killings? Pretty scary, huh? Do you ever think those two wolves could do something like this?
I don't believe it is possible. Hilda and Parzival were fine with me, just like all the other wolves. Hilda, she liked to play. She was so young still.
She did. What did the two missing wolves look like, anyway?
Hilda was pretty. She had much white on her chest. And Parzival, he was bigger, thicker, more in the chest. He was 5 or 6 years old, maybe. Much darker than Hilda.
Dark? Dark what?
Dark gray. Both were gray. And most of the wolves here are. Hilda was light, but they get darker when they get older.
Is that right?
So we got dark and light wolves, okay.
So you carry a walkie-talkie.
The zoo is big.
Who normally gives you your instructions over that thing?
Kitchen, sometimes the health unit. For something really important, a Dr. Klingman himself will call me.
Dr. Klingman?
Okay, apparently we're getting points, yeah, just for having conversation.
Who's this Dr. Klingman you mentioned?
Dr. Klingman is in charge of the mammal division.
So I should speak to him about seeing the wolves up close?
You can try, but he won't let you.
Perhaps. Where could I find him?
In the administration area.
Thanks. Hey, thank you for your time.
Whatever.
Whatever. I like the animal noises in the background. Can you do anything with his cart?
I can't think of anything else to ask.
Okay. So we can go left, down, or I think you could. Oh yeah, here's way. Go here.
That must be the entrance to the wolf habitat.
Hey, how's it going, Taku? And Nabiki Biki. I still haven't gotten used to saying that. I'm sorry. Nabiki Biki. Maybe just call you Nib. Might work. Okay, now he's gone. Left. Okay, so this is Dr. Klingman.
Kommen Sie. Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
I'm afraid my German isn't very good. My name's Gabriel Knight. I'm an American novelist.
What can I do for you, Mr. Knight?
I'm researching a new book, and I hear you're the expert in these parts. Could you spare a moment?
Please, sit down.
Thank you.
So like instead of talking to you, let's rifle through your coat.
Yeah, doctor's coat. Yeah, the doc's definitely got a thing for wolves. I don't see anything in the bookcase but German textbooks. I don't see anything in the bookcase but German... Yeah, the doc's definitely got a thing for wolves.
Could I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Thanks. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
That's fine.
Okay. Oh, right. Conversation.
So, you're in charge of the zoo's mammal divisions?
Yes.
What kind of training do you need for that, Doc?
I realize you Americans hate titles, but people refer to me as Herr Dr. Klingman here. Herr Doctor will also do.
Sorry.
I have a doctorate from Heidelberg University. My field is animal behaviorist.
Fascinating. I see you're particularly interested in wolves.
Yes, I'm quite well known for my wolf research.
You must have been horrified when 2 of your wolves escaped then.
Yes, it has been very unsettling.
I like this guy.
What kind of wolf research do you do, Herr Doctor?
I study wolf society here and in the wild.
Any insights?
Only that there is a purity to nature which human society lacks.
Meaning?
Life, reproduction, death. In nature there's a purpose to it, even if that purpose isn't pretty. We humans have forgotten our purpose.
We have?
Yes. Does a male lion say to the female, "I'm sorry, but I'm afraid to make a commitment"? Does a female wolf run off and leave her offspring to the male because she wants to mate with another wolf? Do hyenas need psychotherapy because they are guilty about their thieving nature?
You have a point.
Which I'm afraid I have overstated.
Not at all. Do your fellow scientists share your views?
Not often, no. Fortunately, I have found others who do.
Oh.
I was speaking with one of your boys out front, Greg, was it?
No, there's no Greg on staff here. Do you mean Thomas?
Thomas, right. Anyway, he's the one that said to talk to you. Because I was wondering if there was any way I could get a closer look at one of the wolves for research.
I'm afraid this is not possible. We don't show our wolves to anyone. We must protect what privacy the creatures have.
Really? Well, gosh. Guess that's that.
Guess so.
Do you mind if we talk briefly about the missing wolves?
Is this relevant to your book?
Oh, yeah. You see, wolves are major characters in my new novel, and this case is quite unusual, isn't it?
I suppose it is. Very well. Actually, I know very little about the case, but I will tell you what I can.
Appreciate it. How long have the wolves been missing?
It's been about 2 months.
2 months?
Whew, that's a while, isn't it? It's strange the police haven't seen hide nor hair of them, so to speak.
Believe me, your sentiment is shared by the German public.
Well, wolves are, natural. They're naturally wild. There are plenty in the wild. I don't see why it's such a huge deal that there are 2 wolves that are missing. I mean, other than well, I guess because of the murders. I guess that's actually why. But ordinarily, if wolves escape from a zoo, I mean, unless it's a very urban population, I don't know if it's such a major concern.
Do you think the zoo wolves are responsible for the mutilation killings?
That is yet to be proven.
Because I've been wondering, what else could it be? Wild wolves, maybe?
Unfortunately, there are very few wild wolves left in Germany. Most were killed off by hunters decades ago.
Most?
A few remain in the Alps. But so close to a city like Munich, it's highly unlikely.
Any other suggestions?
I'm afraid I'm as confused as anyone, Mr. Knight.
What I don't see is why wolves, if the killers are wolves, why wolves would attack humans.
Wolves are predators. Most carnivores are potential man-eaters given hunger enough and opportunity.
But weren't the zoo wolves raised among humans?
Yes. And therefore, they are not afraid of us.
I suppose. How does a wolf choose its victims?
Have you ever heard of the language of death?
No.
You may have heard that wolves often choose the young, the old, or the sick as prey. Until recently, many thought this was some sort of natural selection going on, survival of the fittest. But now some of us are finding it is much more complicated than that. We have observed, for example, wolves surround a sick moose cow. The creature was helpless, yet she stood up and glared back at her would-be killers. The wolves dispersed. Or a healthy bull who ran off alone when he sensed wolves, making himself an easy target for no apparent reason. Researchers now believe that there's a kind of primal language going on. I am death, the wolf says. Are you ready to go? And the victim, by its actions, says, yes, I am ready, or no, you will not take me now.
What if their prey doesn't know the language of death?
This is a big problem, particularly for the wolves. When wolves come across domesticated animals who do not know how to play the game, they're confused. They start slaughtering and they have no sense for when to stop. That is why farmers have hunted wolves to extinction in most parts of the world.
Well, that certainly gives me something to think about. Can't think of what else to ask him. Their doctor's coat. Looks like office equipment back there. A walkie-talkie. Didn't Thomas have one like that?
Yeah, are we supposed to get it when he's not looking?
A walkie-talkie. Can't think of what else to ask him.
Yeah, the doc's definitely got a thing for wolves.
Okay, I guess. Actually, should I show him something? Let's see. See what he would respond with. Nothing, okay. Ubergrau's letter. Give him our business card for him to contact us. Yeah. Okay. Let's head out then.
Thank you for your time, Doctor.
Not at all.
Okay, I probably should save because it's been a while since I did that. Hey, welcome back, Jake. One zoo. Okay, so I think, yeah, we went this way and that way, and yeah. Alright, so I think we're ready to go there. What? Okay, so we visited the zoo. I guess we should visit Lord Harald Ubergrau. Actually, I probably need to, oh, I don't want to hint. Hold on, I just want to consult, I have to consult the letter to see where his address is, to see where he's located. Probably the Marian plots, but we'll see. Yeah, Marian plots, okay.
It's from the Ritter family lawyers.
Oh, really? It's not even an in-game hint. The in-game hint system is very good. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's something there. Oh, that scales right. Exits. Oh, who's this dude?
Germans, always in a hurry.
Really, as if Americans aren't? Well, I guess maybe from the south or not. Whoa, look at this shot.
Cuckoo clocks. Cuckoo clocks. Cuckoo clocks.
These aren't cuckoo clocks here. I've noticed the quote-unquote hitboxes aren't very good here.
Cuckoo clocks.
The whole store is cuckoo clocks?
Maybe later. I've got other things on my mind at the moment.
Okay.
Cuckoo clock.
Oh, I can probably look for a post box, maybe.
Swiss and German watches.
Mailbox.
I've already got a watch, thank you. I've already got a watch, thank you. I've already got a watch, thank you.
Okay, clearly we're not going to make any progress here yet. Can't click on that. Go here. Oh, there's the statue he was looking at.
She almost seems to be watching me. She almost seems... That must be the famous Munich glockenspiel.
Yeah.
That must be the famous Munich glockenspiel.
Nix Rathaus.
Rathaus. That's a town hall. Rittersburg has one too.
Erbaubt von Georg van Hauberwisser in den Jahren 1867 to 1908. Can I go inside, or does he just look up? Yeah. Okay. No, it just looks up. Okay. What? If I went to the right, shouldn't I be in the same area? This is weird. Okay, thanks a lot, Max. Appreciate it. Take care.
Lots of Nietzsche and Kant. I don't understand that stuff even when it's in English.
Nietzsche.
Lots of Nietzsche. Lots of neat. Lots of neat. Lots of neat.
I really hope there's not a lot of pixel hunting here, because that would suck.
They're busy.
So they brought back the old bands. When the saints go marching in. Mountain. I mean, do I have a coin in my wallet to throw in there? No, apparently not. Okay. There was an exit somewhere around here. Ah, the subway. Oh, well. No, I still wanted to stay here. So I understand we're taking the subway but also driving the car? I don't get it. Dienerstraat. Oh, wow. Ah, okay, good. Here we can mail the letter.
It's a post office. What should I mail?
Gabriel de Grace envelope.
Better mail that letter to Gracie.
Why does he have to contemplate mailing the letter so much? It's an errand. Just mail the letter. You don't have to have a big emotional reaction to it. Only got 1 point for that? Oh, that's too bad. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's do another save. Okay, anything else here?
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
Even their trash cans are clean in this city.
Welcome back, Rex. We just mailed the letter over to Grace.
Just more buildings down this way.
Yeah, which one is the lawyer's?
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
And I can't go in that direction, apparently.
Just more buildings down this way.
Okay. Okay, so I I want to find out where the lawyer's office is. I know he's here somewhere. So is moving left like this? Okay, is that the same or is it not?
Lots of neat seeing.
Oh, is he just going to continue to walk? Okay. So these are the stores we can't go to. Or he's not interested in going to. Yeah, actually, I should have said told. I meant to change that to told. We told the legend. Yeah. So I always tailor the verb to the game. So like castle adventure was escaped. Sort of like that. Let's see, where's Lars? Okay. So, oh, this maybe just skips. Okay, exit. You actually see him walking, whereas this just immediately fast forwards. Okay, got it. Ah, okay. It's a butcher?
White sausage. Yum. Blood sausage, head cheese, pork innards. Mmm. Blood sausage, head cheese.
So, what's good today?
Weißwurst ist sehr gut. Wollen Sie etwas?
I'll have to think about it.
Blood sausage, head cheese, pork innards.
So how do we get a... Maybe I can buy it with the wallet?
I'm not much in the mood for meat at the moment.
At the moment.
Weisswurst. 6 marks.
Oh, 1 second, guys. My wife should cut back. Give me a moment. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Kappa? Let's resume the timer.
Hackfleisch. That sounds yummy.
Yeah, it's just a little bit tougher, I guess, in an FMV game. I'm still not used to the exact like interface style and how to do things. I mean, I know it's in principle it's the same, but it just seems tougher. And actually, Jane Jensen said that, right? She said the interactivity was a lot less than, you know, you can't really look at things so much, and it's tougher to distinguish items from each other. Okay, go here. Okay, the lawyer's probably here then. Yeah. Lawyer is probably here. Yeah, Übergrauhofen and Schnell. Oh, woman's checking us out.
Ja?
Herr Knight ist hier, um Sie zu sehen.
Herr Knight? Ach ja. Ja, senden Sie doch herein. Mr. Knight, so good to finally meet you.
Oh, well, it's good to meet you.
Please, come in.
Hey, Ubergrau. Hell, you're just a pup.
I'm sorry? Oh, my age. Well, I hope you're not disappointed.
Oh, me? No, I just never had a family lawyer before. I guess I was expecting Matlock or something.
So, you finally decided to visit Munich, yes?
Yep, I'm here doing some research.
Well, anything at all I can do to help. My secretary and I are at your disposal.
Thank you.
Conversation topics? Nope, take that coffee. Oh.
I suppose that's your name on the marquee.
I'm sorry?
Übergrau, Hoffen and Schnell.
Actually, no. This is my grandfather's firm. I'm just a junior partner. And my assignment to your family was no insult. I was chosen because of my English. I took my law training at Harvard, you see.
Hell, son. I don't care if you're a junior partner or a mail clerk. I'm just glad somebody's taking care of the paperwork.
You know, the firm has the utmost respect for the Ritters. I will do everything possible in your behalf.
Appreciate it. Is there anything special I should know about Munich?
No, you shouldn't have any problems. You've picked up a little German, haven't you? You've been here, what, almost a year?
No. I mean, I have been here that long, but my faculty for languages leaves some to be desired.
Well, most Germans speak a little English. If you need anything translated, you can always bring it to me.
Good to know.
Your letter mentioned that the title transfer for the Ritter estate went through?
Yes, we had a bit of a task proving that you were a legitimate blood heir, but well, that's all settled now. I must tell you, we were beginning to get quite worried about the Ritter holdings. Well, we've had a policy, my grandfather really, of waiving our fees for important old accounts, but unfortunately the government is not so generous. It was quite a miracle when you appeared, Mr. Knight.
Prodigal son makes good. Do you know anything about the mutilation killings?
Or
the
voodoo?
Mutilation killings? Well, no, Oh my God, Herr Knight, is that what you're researching here in Munich? I read your last book, you know.
Really? Well, that's above and beyond the call of duty.
Not at all. I love detective fiction. Philip Marlowe or that. The voodoo murders. That was based on a real case, was it not?
Loosely. So you know nothing about the mutilation killings?
Well, only that those missing zoo wolves have attacked and partially eaten people out in the country. If you are researching this case, Herr Knight, I would be happy to assist. It's rather exciting, isn't it? I mean, You don't plan on getting too close to the actual wolves, I hope.
I'd rather not. Well, thanks for the offer. I may take you up on that.
Okay.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Take anything else on his desk? No. So what if I give him his letter?
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
Because he wrote it, maybe? Dagger, wallet, manuscript.
I'm not sure why I'd want...
Okay, probably not. Okay, so there's nothing else we can do here, apparently. Yep, alright.
Well, I guess I'd better get going.
Well, enjoy your stay.
Yeah, the 1-900 numbers. Okay, so now we know where the lawyer is. Try going this way. Oh no, that's the way we came. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Oh, hey, Ebs. Yeah, that's right. You were doing Phantasmagoria, right? 1 and 2. I couldn't watch because of the spoilers for obvious reasons. But yeah, you're liking Beast Within so far? Alright, so I think we've been to all of the... And by the way, congrats, Abs, on the 2-year SNESiversary. That's awesome. Nicely done, Abs. Nicely done. Still going strong.
Hey, watch out! A poisonous snake!
Most of you, I'm sure, are aware, but yeah, Abs is doing this Extravaganza, so all of the SNES games. And several hundred, over 300 now, I think? Or is it over 400? Yeah, it's been 2 years. I can't remember the exact number. What are you up to now, Abs? How many games? Oh yes, oh yeah, Goaty. Oh yeah, I feel bad having used Goaty's sprays. Okay, so I guess we can... Problem is we haven't really gotten any new items or anything. I guess we can go back to the house. We're supposed to double back and talk to characters again, so maybe I should do that, but there are no characters in the 4. Okay, so almost 400, yeah. Still don't need to make concrete. Did anyone leave us anything? It's also probably harder to tell if things have changed. Well, that's just the newspaper again. Yeah, we should go back to the police station. Zanek, thank you for the host. Yeah, how is Might and Magic going? Obviously, I know that's going to be a long haul of sorts. Wait.
Who should I call?
Oh, there's a telephone here.
Who should I call?
Well, how am I supposed to indicate who you should call?
Who should I call?
You're not giving me a list. Oh, I guess I have to find out phone numbers, and that would say in this menu or something. Oh yeah. Ghostbusters. And who knows how many objects I've missed just because of like pixel.
I don't think the Ubers want me in their private bedrooms.
Okay, so I'm goody. Oh, Lost in the World. Ooh, that sucks. Cody. Okay, okay, I'll just quickly look at the other areas, but I don't think there's anything we can really do. 'Cause I still don't have any new like inventory. I just have. I guess we could try using the knife on something. I mean, can I open up the bag of cement? No. Not really. Okay.
These woods go back a ways.
Can't do like a machete or something.
That paw print is as...
Okay.
The mud's drying up. It must have been worse the night this print was made.
Okay, so it was maybe raining when the wolf went through here. Or werewolf. Is that a bird?
These woods go... I was hoping for a Mercedes. But
So I guess we can try going back to the police station. Maybe something has changed since we've learned more information. Who knows?
no point in going back in there at the moment. I can't even try to talk my way in.
Fair enough. I can't click on like, go to the airport. Well, what about all the Telltale games, right? Like people keep on telling me about those. The wolves did move positions.
I'd really like to get a closer look at one of those wolves.
Okay, so we need to, well, actually not really attract the wolf, get inside wolf enclosure, I think.
I'd really like to get a close...
Yeah, we still don't really have anything. Just random documents and things.
That must be the entrance to the wolf habitat. That must...
So I'm not, okay, the accident isn't on, so I can't go in there.
I don't think the public's allowed in there.
Yeah. So I probably need to explore the town square more. There's probably more to do there, and I just didn't know what to do.
Ah, Mr. Knight.
Yeah, Doctor? Sorry to bother you again.
Not a problem.
Hidden object games? I don't know about that, Pat. I wouldn't... Just because you're... I don't know if there's much in the way of story behind hidden object games. Okay. Anything new?
Can't think of what else to ask him.
No? Okay, so nothing new here then.
Looks like office equipment back there.
Unless I'm missing an object here.
A walkie-talkie. Didn't Thomas have one?
Okay.
Thank you for your time, Doctor.
Not at all.
It's like, thanks for coming here and saying absolutely, sitting in silence awkwardly for a minute, saying nothing at all, and then just leaving. Ah, Mayor B. Okay, so, Okay, so let's go to... I guess we have to go to the town square. I just need to find something else at the town square. Marienplatz. Okay.
Cuckoo clocks.
I mean, how does that deal with the glockenspiel?
Maybe later.
So this just looks up at the that area. I don't know what to do with this statue.
She almost seems to be watching me. She almost seems... That must be the famous Munich glockenspiel.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Oh gosh. Yeah, is there I don't think... Is there Walking Dead in... Could there be Walking Dead in Gabriel Night? I suppose there could be. Okay, good night, Carl. How do we get inside the town hall?
Rat house. That's a town hall. Rittersburg has one too.
Yeah, I mean, I am a little bit worried though that we could get stuck for long periods in the game just because, you know, it's easy to miss like a little, you know, a hotspot basically. This whole area is just looking. They really shouldn't say exit. It should say like look or a magnifying glass or something. 'Cause I want to go inside the town hall, but this just takes me to look at that stuff. Yeah, see, I don't want to look at this stuff. So there's no way to get inside the town hall.
Lots of Nietzsche and Kant. I don't understand that stuff even when it's in English. Lots of... Lots of...
That's the subway. I think that takes, yeah, this takes me to the street with the post office, and not the lawyer's place.
I'd give it a shot, but I don't speak the language.
And then there's nothing on the subsequent street down here. Up here, up the block.
Even their trash cans are clean in this city. Just more buildings down this way.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything here. At least not right now. Oh, we can't go back to the post office? Alright, oh yeah, we can. Should we try mailing a letter that was sent to us? See what happens.
No point in mailing it back to myself.
Good point.
No point in mailing...
Okay, so that was that. Who was interested in our writing? I guess that was the zoo guy. So maybe we should give him our manuscript. Is this the same hotspot? Yes. Oh, it just leads me back here again. Thought it was gonna take me to that trash can. Alright, so maybe I should just write this stuff down. I don't... We visited the lawyer. Neus Rathaus. Erbot von Georg von Hauberrisser in den Jahren 1867 to 1908. So it's like a town hall. Maybe it was dedicated by Georg von Hauberrisser.
Rathaus. That's a town hall. Rittersburg has one too.
Yeah, so why can't I go inside it? I really don't get it. Cuckoo clocks. I mean, so we still can't do much at the butcher. This takes me back to the corner.
I don't think she speaks much English. Blood.
Can I try like cutting up some sausages?
I don't think I want to show her that.
I tried paying for a sausage.
I'm not much in the mood for meat. I really think I'll have to pass on that.
Okay. God, this sucks. Alright, let's go back into the lawyer's office then.
Hi. Have a seat, please.
How are you?
It's like I just came back 15 minutes later just to say hey. Alright, let me try showing him the manuscript.
I'm not sure why I'd want to show him that.
Wasn't he interested in the writing? I already showed him the letters.
I'm not sure why I'd want... I'm not sure...
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can add that, Matt. I tried paying for sausage. Oh gosh. Add new. Okay, so I can't talk to him anymore. I mean, I guess what, is there something that I missed in the tape recordings? Ubergrau.
I have to load a tape first.
Oh, for God's sakes, really? How does this work?
My new tape recorder. A dual mount.
How do I get the tape in there? I can't select it from here.
I have to load
Oh,
a
load
tape
A.
first.
Got it. Got it. Wow, so this splicing thing kind of scares me for when we were going to have to do that. No, I didn't want movies. I'm still kind of getting used to this inventory system. The hell? Play. Oh, and then I have to go back here or something? Oh wow, it's really... There's a lot of thunder outside.
I have to load a tape first.
I did load it. Okay, now it's loaded. Here's the tape recorder. How do I play it? Not the movies. Okay, I'm trying to play. It's loaded in there, but I can't play it.
My new tape.
I can't click on any of the
My
buttons.
new tape recorder. My new tape recorder.
Alright, I'm probably going to have to look back at the manual about how to do that. It's really stupid. I mean, I loaded the thing, but it's going to show me the movies again.
I don't have anything else to...
Okay, so there's nothing we can do here. So I must be missing some item or hotspot in some screen. It's probably a good idea to save. What I'm going to do is actually save based on the score. Oh shit, let's go at. Alright, I may need to stop streaming because the just had a light flickerage. I might lose power here. You never know. Wow, it's loud. Okay. Where the hell are we? The lawyer's office?
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
Okay, how do I exit out of here? Here.
Well, I guess I'd better get going.
Well, enjoy your stay.
You could hear the thunder, really? Really, Rex? Yeah, because there was like there's no game sound to it at the time. It's amazing. Alright, I mean really the only useful item we have at the moment is a knife. I guess the talisman, but who would we give that to? I must be missing something back at the house is my guess. Green sphere? Where? In the inventory? This is the talisman. Okay, guys, if I do manage, if for whatever reason the stream just dies suddenly, I'm probably I'm probably not gonna be coming back on again. Just because A, it probably means I've lost power, and B, I'm planning to stop the stream anyway in about 20 minutes. So just a heads up there. Oh yeah, that thing that he was moving around with. Yeah, I was wondering that too, but I couldn't click on that. And just to note too, I am out this weekend, or out of town. So next stream is probably going to be Monday during the day, and then that may be the only stream until maybe next Thursday night, week from now. Really, you did, Matt? Earlier today?
Lots of Nietzsche and Kant.
Can I like write my notepad here about something? I'm not sure how to use the notepad really. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, it's been bad, I guess, the last hour and a half or so, but now I'm really hearing the heavy thunder. Alright, I think the best bet is to explore the farm again. Nice.
The Ubers have a nice setup here.
Yeah, let me see if I can do something in this garage. It is odd that I can't. I just had to click on it again? Really? Wow. I clicked on it before and he just read off what the item was, but I couldn't actually take or do anything with it. Wow. Alright, see, so we're gonna take a cement thing of the paw print. It makes sense. Okay, let's see if we can get that paw print.
It'll take a minute to set.
Only 1 point. Oh, nope. 5 points. Wow. I'm like feeling the vibrations in the walls. Wow.
Don't think I need any more cement.
A metal pail.
Nothing of interest in there.
Okay, that's good. Definitely want to save. $31 farm. Okay, let's see if we can go back to the cement place. Yeah, that was vital, Tom. So now we could potentially show that to the zoo guy and maybe even, well, probably not the police. We should show it to the zoo guy though. Just curious if that allows us to do anything over here. Probably not.
These woods go back a ways.
Okay, so let's try going to the back to the zoo.
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
Is he not going to remark on the paw print at all? Okay. Ball curtain. Okay, I'm just skipping through those scenes now since we've already seen them. But
It's huge. I wish I knew if it were normal or not.
okay, so maybe this wolf guy can tell us.
I'd rather ask someone who's not involved. This guy's a little too close to the fire not to be reflecting heat.
Oh. So who could we ask? I mean, there's only, what, the lawyer? How's the lawyer going to know anything? I guess we could try going to the police then.
Can't think of what else to ask him.
Yeah.
A walkie-talkie.
See if, well, let's go to the police.
No point in going back in there at the moment. I can't even try to talk my way in.
I mean, we could make a call, but I don't know anyone's numbers. That's the problem. So the only, by process of elimination, that leaves the lawyer.
He might know someone who can help me out. I'll have to ask him about it.
Do you know anyone with a background in animal biology?
Animal biology for your research?
Right.
Let me think. I have one client who's a professor at the university. Maybe he knows someone there. Let me check. Ja, Herr Dr. Speigal, bitte. Herr Dr. Speigal? Ja, wie geht's Ihnen? Ich bin's, Übergrau. Ich bräuchte den Namen eines Experten in Tierbiologie. Oh, das könnte funktionieren. Ja? Ja, sehr gut. Recht herzlichen Dank.
Sehr gut.
Ihnen auch. Auf Wiederhören. So. Good. There is a lab at the University Biology Department. They may be able to help you there. Just tell them Herr Dr. Speigal sent you.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Okay. So now that
I
should
don't
unlock
have
a new
anything else
location.
to say right now.
Okay, see ya. Yeah, see, I can't click on that green ball thing.
Well.
Alright. So let's go to Uniwersytet. Well, yeah, it was the night. Yeah, I mean, people forget. I mean, clothes were a lot looser fitting back then.
Hi, is there someone here that speaks English?
I speak English. Were you looking for the biology lab?
Yes, my name's Gabriel Knight. I was recommended to you by Herr Dr. Spiegel.
Ah, yes. My name is Michael. I'll do the work for you whenever you're ready.
We didn't even talk to Spiegel. Alright, I better save because there's more flickering going on here. Wait, no, save.
Could you look at a paw print for me?
Sure, okay. God, this is heavy. What is this, cement?
It's all out of plaster Paris.
Well. Yeah. Wolf.
Really? Can you tell what species?
It is impossible to tell from a print, except...
Except?
Yeah, I thought so. It is very big for a wolf. Very big. Looks like maybe 68, 70 kilograms.
And that's big for a wolf.
This is huge. Most wolves don't weigh so much as they look. The hair is thicker, which makes them look bigger. But that's why I checked the book. Most species don't get so big.
How big does Canis lupus lupus get?
On average, 38 to 40 kilograms. North American wolf, 35 kilograms. Only the Alaskan timber wolf maybe gets so big. But even for that species, 70 kilograms would be huge.
Very interesting. Thanks.
I like how he's like conducting himself here.
Looks like a good hot dog roaster. Reminds me of biology classes. Except I never took biology classes. I need to show him what I've got.
Well, we don't really have anything else. I mean,
I don't think I need Michael to analyze that.
no, probably not. take a look at our manuscript?
I don't think I need Michael to analyze.
No, we don't. Okay. Something here.
This looks like medical stuff to me. I hate that kind of crap. Ugh. This looks like medical. This looks like medical stuff to me. I hate that kind of crap. I need to show him what I've got.
Okay, well, we don't have anything else, so... Did he... And he kept the paw print. Yeah, he did. We're not getting that back. Okay. Alright, so I guess that's it, right? What's this?
That's me, Gabriel Knight.
What's this? Me? Oh, there's the paw print, I think.
I need to show him what I need to... Reminds me about...
All right, thanks.
Goodbye.
So maybe we go back to the zoo and then say, hey... Well, probably not, though, because we can't tie that wolf sighting outside of the farm to the one that was, you know, to the ones from the zoo, necessarily. Still not enough to go to the police.
No point in going back in there at the moment.
So let's try the zoo.
I'd really like to get a closer look. I'd really like to get... Can't think of what else to ask him.
Damn. Alright, so, I mean, that was helpful, but we're still a little bit stuck here.
That must be the entrance to the wolf.
It's too bad we really can't call anybody.
Who should I call?
There's no way for us to indicate that. Yeah, we never had to use 96. I see, take the U-Bahn, so that must be like the subway. Got it, got it, got it.
China. Our homie.
Still can't get... Oh, yeah.
I take it the Huber's a Catholic.
So, yeah, what's the significance... Well, beyond the significance,
I
what's
take
the
it
relevance?
The Huber's a Catholic.
What's the relevance here? Are we supposed to, like, cut him off from the crucifix? No? Oh, maybe we can take the cuckoo... Oh, we can't take the cuckoo clock to the store.
I already wrote one letter to Gracie. Don't want to give the poor girl a heart attack.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. No, that won't be helpful. Would we comment our own things? No.
My notebook. My notebook.
We can't read it? How the hell? Okay, there we go.
The family talisman. The family talisman. It's a water trough. Ground's a bit muddy over here.
my notebook. Okay, maybe there's something here. Ah, damn it. Yeah, so I really need to be much more careful looking at every screen because you can just easily miss something. So that's the hair from the wolf. Okay, so that's going to be something else to take back to the lab then, I suppose.
Something's been here. Maybe the thing that killed Yuba's daughter. Something's been here. These woods go back a ways.
Okay, so let's go back to the lab. Okay, up to 39.
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
Taliswoman, nice. Well, that's why there's always that, instead of saying history, which is his story, I say herstory as well for her story.
Ah, hello, Mr. Knight.
Hey.
Okay, where's the hair? Oh, here. Farm hair.
Just looks like reddish hair to me. I'm gonna need help analyzing it.
Indeed.
Could you analyze this hair?
Let's see.
Doesn't even ask us where we got it, why we want it analyzed, nothing.
What kind of hair is it?
There we go.
I was kind of hoping you'd tell me.
Of course, but it would help to have a general idea. It's definitely not human.
Isn't it?
It's canine, I think. Red, brown. The tips are lighter, which indicates a thick undercoat.
Oh, so
Can
it
you
could be
identify
Hilda.
the species?
Let me see.
Anti-histamines.
Ah, it's not canine. The tips are too broad. Looks more like wolf.
Wolf hair. Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. These don't match any of the species in the book either.
So what is it?
It could be, how do you say, mix-up?
A mix-up? You mean a hybrid?
Hybrid. Oh, is that when the wolf and the dog?
Right.
That was
Yeah,
great.
could be a hybrid, maybe. Wolf, dog, two wolf species, a wolf and something else. Otherwise, I'm not sure. It's more wolf than dog, but it doesn't match any species in the book, you see?
I see. Thanks. Could a hybrid get as big as whatever made that paw print?
Sure. The hybrid might be bigger than the wolf. If the other species were big, a very big dog, perhaps. You see, the paw print looks like a wolf, but that doesn't mean that the whole animal looks like a wolf.
Okay. All right, I think with that said, that's a good. It's gonna be a good, good thing to end the stream with. Okay, so let's save it there. 41. Okay, cool. So we played just under 2 hours. It's going to be a little bit slower sledding here than it would in a non-FMV style, just because it's tougher to generally, manage the interface and explore the game world, and it's just a lot more prone to missing, missing, obviously, as we saw, missing objects and things. Yeah, so it's just, by nature of being an FMV, it's just going to be unfortunately longer. So I'm going to go, let's see, we're going to go ahead and host, we're going to host PBR tonight because he's playing international cricket, and I've always wanted to see cricket. He's, of course, on, he's also doing an SNES challenge. So going to host PBR. Wolf banged dog, yes, mystery solved indeed. Let's give out an additional Cedric here at the end of the stream. And that'll wrap up day 1 of The Beast Within, a Gabriel Knight mystery. We got 41 points. It's not nothing. Once again, I'll be out of town this weekend. Next stream probably Monday daytime, and I hope you guys, until then, have a great weekend. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and cheers for now.